Hello, all my rock stars. Welcome to Vedantu 9 or 10 English channel. This is Amit, your master teacher for English. And how is everybody doing? I am super excited to be here, and I am super proud to present your first ever term 2 practice paper, which is nothing but your full length CBSE ka board paper right here, right now in this video. Get ready. It's going to be a super exciting session. So what are we going to do in today's video? So Amit sir has got your entire practice paper ka format as per your board paper into these two parts. First part mein what we are going to discuss today, we are going to discuss your full writing section, that is everything to do with your letter and your analytical para. We are also going to do grammar same way as per your sample paper, that is in the form of dialogues and in the form of editing and omission. Also literature mein we are going to look at subjective answers, short answers, long answers, value based questions, inference questions, everything. Today there is going to be a lot of homework for my rock stars, cause your factual and discursive passage Amit sir is going to give you in the form of a homework. What you have to do, you have to finish watching the video, then you have to come back to it, solve the answers and put it in the comment section for me after the video. When I upload the session PDF, that will contain the answers of your passages also. You gotta compare your answers with that and ensure that you get full marks. All right. Oh, and yes, there is a rocking week quiz also with this session. The week quiz link will come in the description box once the video premieres. Please ensure that you log in, go and attempt the week quiz. What is week quiz, sir? That is your mentee, and play the mentee, compete against each other and top the leaderboard. So what are we waiting for? I am super excited to get this party started. Jaldi, all my rock stars will like the video. Immediately, please subscribe to the channel. Remember, this is the place. This is just the start. Amit sir is getting a lot of practice papers for everyone. And also, please share this video with your friends. If you share good videos, your friends will also share the videos with you. Let's get started. So to quickly introduce me, I'm sure a lot of you know me, but in case you don't, my name is Amit Rohara. I'm going to be teaching you English. Okay? I have a lot of experience, that is 10 plus years experience of teaching English. I love English, yeah. Okay? And I have taught literally lakhs and lakhs of students by now. Simple agenda, no agenda, Amit sir's Guru Mantra. In my class, you will always be a reader, a writer, and truly an achiever. All right, let's get started. Chalo. Now everybody will sit. Whoever is sitting, you gotta participate. Please give me the answers in the live chat. Please give me the answers in the comment section, and please write down the answers in your notebook also, so that you can get maximum advantage of this video. Okay? Chalo. So this is your exam ka time. This is your exam ke marks. These are the typical instructions that come. We are doing a proper sample board paper analysis. All right, like a mock paper. Chalo, let's get started. So people, we are starting with writing and grammar. Remember, reading comprehension is homework at the end of the session. You have to attempt any one, and the following flowchart has been taken from a literature magazine. I am loving it. Just look at it. So people, here there's a flowchart on how to write a great story. There are all these steps that are given to you, and finally this is the last step. You have to write an analytical para analyzing. Super simple. Please remember, in an analytical para, specifically on flowchart, Amit sir's Guru Mantras, always identify the total number of steps. Always identify what is the start and what is the end. Then identify what are the major stages. Stages, matlab, I don't want you to do stage 1 is this, stage 2 is this, stage 2. No, nobody is looking for that. They are looking for your ability to analyze overall and basically say which step is most important, which step is, a critical step, those kind of things. All right, so everybody get started. I want you to start writing down your thoughts. Acha, everybody can quickly tell me in the live chat, people, how many number of steps is given right there. Jaldi, I want everyone to spam in the live chat. Okay? And quickly, which is the first step, which is the last step, which is the first step, which is the last step. Super, everybody's doing a great job. Let's start. Okay? So the given flowchart provides information on the chronological. Beta, chronological means timely order of writing a great story. It can be seen that the process requires 7 stages. So this is the intro 100%, beginning with assuming the ideas and background of the topic of the story. Okay? So introduction and conclusion, you will get 1 mark. Then in the body, please remember, you need to identify trends. So let's see. Further, it can be observed that the first stage of writing leads to choosing one specific topic. देखो, ठीक है? So step 1 में you are thinking and then you are choosing on the topic. Then you are choosing the character. See, ठीक है? What follows is that the writer needs to search for an excellent character and they should focus on that character. Very important. The writer needs to be precise. That means exact. You need to exactly know about what they want to share, but they are not required to share that information. Similarly, see, be precise or be exact. So after you've decided on the topic, that is the theme, then on the character, then you gotta be exact. Step 4 required that now again, please ensure that the tense that you use should be the same. Either use simple present or use simple past. Do not use multiple tenses. Amit sir's Guru Mantra. That the writer to involve the most significant human senses in their story. In the next step, the use of literary devices is suggested, including figures of speech to be used in a careful manner. See, they've also said that now, use figures of speech very carefully if needed and appropriately. Finally, proper treatment of adjectives and adverbs is required in the next step. The last step is the final product of the writer's thoughts and creativity, the story. Done, done, done. So what have you done? You've identified the overall number of steps. What is the start? What is the end? And then you have gradually analyzed that what are the most important features of story writing you basis this flowchart. ठीक है बेटा, whatever question that you love, whatever analysis that you love, keep giving yo in the chat and also to show that you have understood. I know this is not a live video, this is a premiere video, but I promise you Amit sir will come back when the video is premiering and see all your live comments and your live chats and your comments also. Chalo, let's continue with our writing. You are Raman Ramya Singh, computer in charge of Rosemary Convent School. Your school wishes to buy 20 computers and computer accessories from HPC Computers, New Delhi. Okay? So the sender is given, the receiver is given, you already know that. Draft a letter placing an order giving all the specifications of the product and its quality. So here there's also you have to place an order. So the subject is given. Let's get started. Super simple. Again, letter writing, you have to keep in mind format, most important. First of all, sender's address, please leave a line. Then comes the date. It is completely okay to write 20XX. You can write the date. You can write the actual exam date also, no problem. Then leave a line. Now here, please remember to write the designation. This is very important. Designation is the title. In case the title is not given. यहाँ पे title is not given. So you can write in charge. You can write manager. यहाँ पे we've written proprietor, but if you find the spelling difficult, please don't write it. Remember, wrong spellings, half marks will get cut. I don't want your marks to go. All right. Then the address is given. Leave a line. Subject, placement of order for computers and their accessories. Please copy the word from the question paper. No confusion, no making up of words, no spelling mistakes. Let's get started. Easy peasy. Okay, you will use the salutation as dear sir, dear ma'am, respected sir, respected ma'am. No writing my dear, no writing my lovely dear. You won't, but I'm still telling you. Chalo, this is with reference to your email. You will always give a reference. Because we have spoken before, we have corresponded before, we have communicated before. All these things are very important to your email marketing advertisement received by our team. So there was some ad. You can also say reference to our telephonic conversation. Our school wishes to make a bulky computer tech purchase. Bulky or bulk means a large purchase from your organization. The details are given below. Table. You always have to create in an order letter. Table uppi. Table is the most important thing. Make sure that you always have a table. Table looks neat and the examiner is happy. So you will have senior number, product. Now product mein, if you don't know the product, it is completely okay for you to write A, B, C, D, E. brand. If you don't know the brands, just write X, Y, Z, anything. And quantity you can write now. Okay, and other than that also, if you don't know, just write remarks. Within remarks also write ABC, PQR, XYZ, no problem. Alright, as stated in the advertisement, bulk orders are eligible for a discount. Always ask for a discount. Since we are one of your oldest customers, we expect an additional discount as well. Further, we would expect delivery within 15 days after the issue of this letter. If found damaged, then the entire order would be cancelled, or it is your responsibility. In addition, it would be helpful if you could specify the means of the payment. You decide the means of the payment, or you can write payment will be done on receipt of the final delivery. Waiting for your earliest response. This entire section Amit sir tells you to BH by heart. Sorted. Always remember, because then you don't have to think of these things in the exam. That is what payment terms, expected time of delivery, the condition in which goods are delivered. Thanking you, yours truly, Raman Ramya, head of computer department. This is the perfect sign off. This letter will get you full 5 out of 5 marks because it covers everything. Make sure that you cover the letter like this. Chalo, people, we are doing very well. Writing and now grammar. Now is the time for you to really answer in the chat. Let's get started. The following paragraph has not been edited. There is one error in each line. Identify the error and write its correction against the correct blank. So editing and omission. Chalo. So a little political thinkers. Yahan pe incorrect is a little. You cannot say a little. Little is generally used for uncountable, like little milk, little water, little sugar. This is some political thinkers. Now you can say, sir, we can use few also now. But see, so the thing is now that few is very less than some. And yahan pe you want to indicate that there are some na. Few means very less. And a few means even less. So we don't want all that. So some political thinkers. First is done for you. Now I want you to give me the answer for A, for B, for C, for D. Everybody. This is a premiere video. You can pause the video, think of the answer, write it in the live chat, spam it in the comment section, write it in your notebook, but compare it once I show you the answers. A little political thinkers thinks that liberty and equality couldn't go together. They think that liberty implied the freedom to do what one may like to doing. Super easy. Super simple hai? Chalo. So I cannot give you a lot of thinking time because I have to proceed, but you may pause, you may think, and then I'm showing the answer. Please compare. Here we thinks nahi think, because the subject is plural. People, please refer to subject verb agreement. I'm sure that you know about it. Okay? Couldn't nahi can't, because the tense is present tense. Can't, cannot. Couldn't, past tense. Implied, no, implies, present tense. You have to remember your full paragraph has got to be in the same tense. People, please do not forget. And finally, not doing, do. Alright, so you cannot say what one may like to doing. No, what one may like to do. Chalo. Everybody, let's proceed. You all are doing a great job. Next, again, read the conversation between Praveen and Suresh and complete the passage. People, 2 marks. Let's get started. You gotta type, you gotta key in, you gotta write the answer. Suresh, Mr. Praveen, you have to complete this work by tomorrow. Praveen, yes sir, I will do my best to complete it. So people, now you have to convert it to reported speech. Please remember, reported speech matlab you have to remember TTPOP. Sir, what is TTP? Time change, tense change, pronoun change. Everything changes to the past. Tense changes to the past. Time, like now, then. Today, that day. Yesterday, the day before. Pronoun, I changes to he or him. Okay, or we changes to they. So remember that. So Suresh instructed Praveen that. People, Suresh instructed Praveen that. Write the answer. Write the answer quickly. You have to TTP. Time change, tense change, pronoun change. To complete this by the next day. People, so tomorrow changes to next day. Praveen replied in affirmation. Praveen said yes sir na. Praveen replied in you cannot say Praveen said yes sir. No. Praveen replied affirmatively. Praveen replied positively. That dash. TTP, time change, tense change, pronoun change. Please write the answer. Please pause the video. Think about it. Live chat pe spam karo. Write the answer in the comment section. Write it in your notebook. Shall I show the answer? Are we ready? Full josh pe people. Let's look at the answer. Suresh instructed Praveen that he had to complete that work by the next day. Had to. Praveen replied in affirmation that he would do his best. ठीक है? So people will changes to would. यहाँ पे he had to. Praveen that he refers to Praveen had to. ठीक है? So people when you say have to have changes to had. ठीक है? You changes to he Praveen the work by next day. And Praveen said that he would do his best. That is how you do it. Chalo people, now we come to literature. Before I proceed, can I get everyone to spam yo in the live chat? People, are you enjoying? Are you understanding? Everybody's understanding. People, remember we are just getting started. Amit sir is going to get a series of practice papers. English pe y'all are gonna become absolutely awesome. Okay? Can I get a big yo from everyone? Can I get a big yo? Can I get a big yo? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If all those who are giving me a yo, please go and like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Chalo. Now people, literature, same thing. I am showing a question. Please pause the video. Think of the answer. Spam the answer in the live chat and in the comment section also. Alright. Answer any 6 questions in 30 to 40 words. What was Mr. Lomov thinking when he was alone? What? What was he thinking? People, this is a very interesting and a very important question. Okay? Lomov used to think what when he was all alone in proposal? Let's look at the answer. When Lomov is alone, he thinks of the various reasons to get married to Natalia Stepanova. People, spelling to be noted. It is not easy. Remember and practice. He thinks that Natalia is an excellent housekeeper. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, okay? Not bad looking, well educated. Further, he is already 35 and thus now it is imperative. Imperative matlab important or compulsory for him to marry. Now he ought to. Ought to means should lead a quiet and regular life. It's a slightly long answer. Even if you write any 3 or 4 sentences from these 5-6 sentences, you will get your 2 marks. But mention all of that. Okay? Chalo. People, next question. Can you suspect the age of the girl in the poem Amanda? How did you come to know her age? This has come in so many pre-boards. So many kids have asked me that doubt. Okay, sir, what is Amanda's age? Take the answer. Remember this by hearted. After the session, Amit sir will create the PDF and put it in the description box of the video. Please remember to learn the answer. Okay? Chalo, people. So quickly, everybody can spam the age. What do you think the age is, people? What do you think is the age? Everybody spam. Everybody write the answer in the live chat, in the comments. The chat should not stop. Let's look at it. From the poem Amanda, we can state that Amanda is a 9-10-year-old. People, now you can say 9 to 12, 9 to 13. We don't know. So you have to give a range. Okay. We can make such an assumption on the basis of the references. Alright. Her parents want her to have a correct posture. Posture matlab sitting straight. And stop eating chocolates for the fear of acne spots. Further, the reference to the fairy tale of Rapunzel helps us to make an assumption that now she is still a small girl. See, teenagers may or may not like fairy tales, so you cannot say older. So you gotta have pre-teens. Pre-teens is the best. Okay? Chalo, people, next question. There was a science fair in which Richard could not succeed. Discuss. Now you have to remember this, you have to code this and state it from the chapter. People, which science fair? What did Richard not achieve? What did Richard want to achieve? Super simple. By the way, this is my favorite chapter. I know what you're thinking, sir, it is so difficult. It is not. I promise you it is very simple. You have to just memorize it and remember the correct facts. Chalo, people, can we get started? Here we go. Richard E. Bright had once displayed slides of frog tissues as an experiment at the science fair and had not won. This event had a significant effect on his life as he realized that science was not about showing slides but about doing real practical experiments. This realization led him to experimentation, which paved the way, which created the way for his success as a scientist. So you have to say what he did, you have to say what he lost, and you have to say what he learned. 3 elements are super important. So this pointers will help you frame an answer easily and not waste time. Next question. Lutkin's neighbors were anxious to meet the lawyer. People, do you agree? Immediately give me a yes or no in the live chat right now. Were they anxious? Were they eager? Were they waiting to meet our narrator? Give reasons in support of your answer. People, super simple. Everybody, quickly tell me yes or no. Super simple. Yes or no. They were super anxious and give reasons. Easy peasy. Let's look at the answer. Lutkins took the lawyer on a ride, literally and metaphorically. As in, he actually also took him, but people, he also fooled him big time, offering him help in his search. He was able to fool a well-educated lawyer with his fake stories about Lutkins and other villagers. All this became the talk of the town. Everybody came to know. People, town, it's a small village and everybody knows everybody. Many people had seen all of this happening. Hence, Lutkins' neighbors were keen to meet the lawyer. They all, so ones who were not there, they were like, "Arey, call him now, we want to meet him. And how is he and what is he?" Superb answer. Next question. How often did the baker come during the narrator's childhood days? People, can I quickly get a number? Everybody write the number immediately in the live chat, in the comment section. Today the chats are not going to stop. How often did the baker come? Give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a number. Give me a number. Are superb. Why did the children run towards him? What did the children want? People, what did the children want? What they wanted? Momos. What did they want? Vadapa. What? You tell me. Yes, easy. People, super easy. Let's see. The baker came twice every day during the narrator's childhood days. Once in the morning to deliver the loaves of bread, and then in the evening on his return after selling his stock. Okay, 2 times. The children would go running to him to take the special bread bangles that he made for them. So he came twice, morning, evening. That will fetch you 1 mark. Children wanted what? Special bread bangles. This will get you 1 mark, total 2 marks. People, don't forget to cover all the points. Next question. Mention any 2 things that humans do and animals don't. Answer with reference to animals. Very important poem. Very lots and lots of meanings, hidden messages in the poem. People, please don't forget. Okay? Any 2 things that humans do and animals don't. Come on. Easy peasy. Super simple. 2 things. People, 2 things. You can also give me something that the animals do. I will understand that it's the opposite for humans. So please think of the answer. Write the answer in the live chat. Write it in the comment section. Quickly. Lika, did you write it? Shall I show the answer? Let's see. 2 things that humans do and animals don't are: humans complain and whine. People, whine means cry about their sufferings and miseries. 100%. Oh my god, as humans we love to do this. Humans stay awake in the night thinking about their wrongdoings. People, you can also say that humans are never content. You can say that humans have the mania of owning things. Chalega. But any 2 things are mentioned. Hello. Whenever they say any 2, any 3, always write it in bullets. Always write it 1 and 2. Full marks. See, make the examiner happy. The examiner should like what you write. That is the most important thing. Oh my god, people, now very important. Vedantu Milke Machate Hai challenge is going on. You just have to watch AKR sir ka awesome dance. You have to match the steps. You have to tag us, people, and come on, fill the Google ka form which is there in the description box of this video. Too much fun is happening and we are all having a blast. People, the prizes are absolutely killer. Okay? I want each and every one of you 100% to participate, and people, please remember the launch is happening and we are super excited. Can't keep calm, yaar. Chalo, people, let's continue. How did Vali save money for her first journey? Was it an easy task? People, give me a yes or no quickly in the live chat right now. Vali ka saving money for the journey. Was it an easy task? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody will write yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Superb. And how did she save money? Easy. Let's look at the answer. Vali put an enormous amount of effort into planning and saving. It was her dream, right? She resisted. Resisted mean controlled every temptation, from people what all? Peppermints, toys and balloons to merry-go-rounds at the village fair. Hence it is clear it was not easy. So you have to give examples. This will fetch you 1 mark. The fact that you saying that she put in an effort, half mark, and people, it was not an easy task, half mark. You have to give a yes or no. That will also carry half mark. Chalo, people, now long answers and then the homework and then we are done. ठीक है? Appearances can be deceptive. Describe in the context of Tale of Custard the Dragon. The same question. Same question I can ask you for the chapter Necklace. In that case, you will have to describe Matilda's greed. I can ask you the same thing in the case of Hack Driver. In that case, you will have to describe his, the fact that Oliver Lutkins had two faces. From outside, he was very helpful. From inside, he was a cheat and a fraud. Same thing, people remember. Beautiful answer. Let's see. The phrase appearances can be deceptive stands true in the poem Tale of Custard. In the poem, the central figure of the dragon named Custard is shown to be a coward. People, he just wanted a nice, safe cage. He always cries for a nice cage in spite of his, and they've described him also as chimney for a nose, and spikes and scales. Due to his cowardly nature, everyone makes fun of him. Belinda and other pets constantly call him names like Percival. They mock him. They make fun of him. However, when the time comes now, people, so the first part, okay, that is here. This will fetch you 2 marks. Jahan pe you are saying what it looks like. Okay? So at the face of it, he is very cowardly. They make fun of him. So that's sad. Deceptive part, people, 2 marks. So when the time comes now, the cowardly Custard saves the day. He faces a deadly pirate when all the others hide in the sight of danger. He not only fights the pirate but also eats him up. Later, when everyone claims that they could not have been better now, Custard agrees with them, highlighting how they appear to be brave but are not. It's the other way around. Custard goes ahead, fights, eats, again becomes the same thing. People, Custard doesn't change. All the other animals are like, we are brave, then they run away, then they come back and again they say, Are, we are so very brave. So appearances can be very deceptive in the case of everyone. Beautiful answer, beautiful poem. Next question. Describe Bill as seen through the eyes of the narrator. So now, people, you have to tell me and describe how that Bill was seen, looking from the viewpoint or eyes of the narrator. How specifically did the narrator observe? This is a very important and a very critical answer. Okay? Again, let's describe. Alright. So people, the narrator first meets Bill at the station when he visits New Orleans to give not sermons, oh my god, but summons people to Oliver Lutkins for a case. Okay? So not sermons. Sermons is that discourse. Summons. Court order. During the first very meeting, the narrator was impressed. People, he found him to be friendly and cheerful. Bill was very helpful in his eyes as he offered to take him around. He's like, I'll take you around, I'll show you. The narrator admired him when he goes looking for Lutkins on his behalf. For the narrator, Bill is full of a wonderful village charm. So people, now again, you have to do 2 things. You have to first give the facts and then you have to justify. You 100% have to justify as to why and how, whatever that is true. He finds Bill to have a unique country wisdom. Country wisdom, kya? All that Bill is giving him is full gossip about this one, about that one, and yet the narrator is like, it's so innocent. Everyone is so simple. He admires him as a storyteller. He appreciates him a lot, especially when Bill goes to Lutkins' mother's place to find him. For the narrator now, Bill is a very friendly man who helps others generously. He is so impressed by Bill that he decides to settle down in the village for good just because of Bill. So people, again, you can use the same answer for appearances can be deceptive. This is literally a sort of a description also of how how Oliver Hack Driver looked like, people. Last question. The Buddha said, the world is afflicted. Afflicted means affected with death and decay. Therefore, the wise do not grieve and the wise do not feel bad. Knowing the terms of the world, explain. Superb answer. People, very important and a very critical answer. Okay? So again, you have to give justification. You have to give the example of Kissa Gautami because that is how he is explained. So fact and justification. Let's start. In his first sermon at Banaras, Gautam Buddha staged through the story of Kissa Gautami how death is a universal truth. According to the Buddha, death is a phenomenon. Phenomenal matlab ke an act, common to all. It is something that sees no difference and is inevitable. People, inevitable means something that is bound to happen. All those who take birth must die. In this light, grieving for the deceased is fruitless. People grieving matlab ke feeling sad. Deceased means somebody who is dead. So that's what he's saying. Accept it. Make peace with. This is what makes the chapter so cool. People, he's not asking you to be selfish. He's not, or even he's not asking you to be emotionless. He's asking you to accept and be at peace. Same message was there in the ball poem. People, but that was in the term one. Thank God. Okay, let's not remember that. Grieving and lamenting, na, okay, never reduce the pain. It only makes life difficult. So why? The one that has happened, the one that had to go has gone. Inevitable has happened. Now why are you spoiling it? What is remaining? Thus it is important to accept the truth and move on. In the hour of grief, one must remain calm and composed so that grief doesn't overcome. At whatever cost, you should not be overcome with grief. People who are wise now don't complain or lament. They accept the truth and feel blessed with it. So wisdom lies in the fact that people should not get distressed with pain, suffering. You have to accept it and move on. Chalo, people, now is your turn to shine. Show Amit sir what you can do and please impress me. Make me proud. People, these are your homework questions. Pay a lot of attention. Amit sir is giving you 2 passages. People, this is your passage number 1. Then there are 5 questions. All of them are 6 questions. All of them are in line with your sample paper. Same type, same format. You will have to find the answers in the passage. You will have to understand the passage and write the answers. The PDF that I put will contain the answers. You can compare the answers. People, then passage number 2. Again, this is a case-based factual passage. All the facts are given. People, table is given. You will find all the answers. 100%. You will have to practice it. All the questions are given. You will read the passage, find the answers, give me the answers in the comment section without fail. क्या हाल है मेरे रॉकस्टार्स? आर यू रेडी फॉर द फ्यूचर ऑफ एजुकेशन? चलो आपको जल्दी जल्दी बताते हैं कैसे एनरोल कर सकते हो आप हमारे सारे सुपर एक्साइटिंग ऑफरिंग्स के लिए. दैट इज आई एम टॉकिंग ऑफ AI लाइव. शुरू करते हैं सबसे पहले हमारे फेवरेट ड्रोना बैचेस बैक. इस बार उसको बोलते हैं ड्रोना रीलोडेड. बेटा, आपको वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में जाके अवेल ऑल एक्साइटिंग वेदांतु AI लाइव कोर्सेज के अंदर ड्रोना बैच के लिंक पे क्लिक करना है. इसके अंदर जब आप जाओगे, पहली बात तो यू गेट टू सी कि इसमें आपको सारे के सारे इंटरैक्टिव क्लासेस, ठीक है, फुल टेस्ट एंड लाइव डाउट सॉल्विंग सेशंस मिलेगा. बेटा, हम आपको ये दे रहे हैं केवल और केवल 1100 में. आपको व्यू ऑल ऑफर्स के अंदर जाके अमित सर का कूपन कोड ARO PRO अप्लाई करोगे. इमीडिएटली इस पे आपको रॉकिंग डिस्काउंट मिलके बाय कोर्स पे क्लिक करना है. मेरे दोस्त रॉक स्टार्स हुआ नाउ लिविंग देयर 10th और आप जा रहे हो अगले साल JEE और नीट में, तो आपको जाके क्लिक करना है AI लाइव JEE के लिंक पे. इसके अंदर जाके भी बेटा आपको मिलते हैं AI लाइव के सुपर एक्साइटिंग प्राइसेस. द 2 ईयर का कोर्स इज स्टार्टिंग प्राइस इज ओनली 13,500. इसके अंदर भी आप जाएंगे, आप सिलेक्ट एंड बाय कोर्स करेंगे. ठीक है बेटा, यहाँ पे देखो आपके सारे के सारे यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट्स है. ठीक है, दैट इज AI लाइव प्लस एंड ऑल्सो लाइव प्रो. बेटा, लाइव प्रो में आपको लाइव टीचर्स मिल जाएंगी एंड AI लाइव में आपको लो कॉस्ट में लाइव डाउट सॉल्विंग एंड प्री रिकॉर्डेड आपको सेशंस में आपको लाइव रिपोर्ट कार्ड्स भी मिलेंगे. अगेन क्या करना है, आपको व्यू ऑल ऑफर्स में जाके अमित सर का कूपन कोड ARO PRO यूज करना है, अप्लाई करना है, अपना डिस्काउंट लेना है, जल्दी जल्दी एनरोल करना है. बेटा आ जाओ, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर यू. द फ्यूचर ऑफ एजुकेशन, द रेवोल्यूशन इज कॉलिंग यू. सिमिलरली आप कोई भी ले लो, दैट इज 10 CBSE में एनरोलमेंट, ग्रेड 9 CBSE में एनरोलमेंट, किसी में भी हो, जाके कूपन कोड यूज करके डेफिनेटली एनरोल करना आज के आज. This is it, the future of education. अब हर बच्चा पढ़ेगा वेदांतु. I hope the video was useful. Like I said, we are just getting started. There are a lot of other practice papers yet to come. Stay tuned. People, before leaving, make sure that you like and subscribe the video. Let me know in the comment section what did you enjoy the most and what other videos do you need. I will create for you and get. Please stay in touch with me and also follow me on Instagram at _Amit_Rohora. Basically my name, __. There are awesome mind maps, word banks and grammar guru mantras waiting for you. Thank you so much. Please take care. Please stay safe. Till the next time, this is Amit sir signing off.